Ever since the introduction of AI to web design products, there's been a lot of speculation over, is AI going to take over the web design industry and the copywriting industry? That's what we're going to be talking about in today's video. But before we get started, today's episode is sponsored by Divi University. Divi University is a platform for Divi users. There's going to be a lot of courses, plugins, templates, and so on. And if you sign up for the lifetime membership, you will get access to pretty much everything currently and also in the future. All right, so let's talk about AI. So AI itself is not creative. So that's the first thing that we need to get out of the way, okay? So even though AI spits out a lot of creative stuff, a lot of amazing stuff, really what's happening behind the scenes is the AI bots or whatever it is going out there and compiling information that's already out there to form something. Well, us as human beings, we are different in the way we operate. We don't operate digitally. We operate with emotions. We also operate with logic and combine the two. So when it comes to creativity, AI can give you, let's say, a layout that may look like, yeah, this layout is fantastic. But when you sit down with a client and you're going through a design brief, AI can't do that. So now AI becomes a tool that helps us design, but not necessarily taken over. So of course, it makes the job easier, but it doesn't really take over the whole process. Just think about it. If a client comes to you and says they want a, let's say, membership website, I'm pretty sure AI can't do that. It cannot do that because it needs to know what hosting platform it needs to be. It needs to know what software it needs to be because there's a ton of options out there for designing membership websites. There's Wishlist Member, there's MemberPress. I mean, there's quite a lot, to choose from. So how is the AI going to know which one to choose? Well, if you now put a human being there, the human will go out there, go through some research, go through examples of how it was applied in some sort of website, and then make a decision. So as you can see, just in this example, AI is nowhere close to produce something that is pretty much out of the box for a client. Now, let me give you another example. I remember when I was doing my A-levels, they introduced calculators for the first time in mathematics. So I know at that time, a lot of people thought, oh my goodness, everyone's going to pass because everyone has calculators. But it turns out it didn't really make a difference because if you didn't know your formulas, if you didn't know how to work out the math problem, the calculator cannot help you. Which brings me to the next point. If you're a web designer and you want to excel in the future, you need to understand the basics of design. Because if you don't understand the basics of design, you will not know where to go in and tweak what the AI has done for you. So this is very, very important. Let's not just rely on the AI alone. Now, a lot of people have been talking about, well, design agencies are going to be pretty much useless now because AI is just going to design all the websites for the clients. No, absolutely not. Our job as web designers is always going to be there. Use AI as a tool to help you to enhance your design process, not really taking over. Even, in fact, I'll give you another example. Over the weekend, I'm actually putting together a course for freelancing. And this is going to be on Divi University as well. It's pretty much a course that will take you from A to Z of how you can be a successful freelancer, web design freelancer. So I used a bit of AI to help me come up with topics, but it turns out that half of the topics were not even relevant. Even though I even asked the AI, give me the latest topics or more creative topics for me to cover, pretty much it wasn't very good. So I had to go in and do a lot of tweaking. In the end, I just thought to myself, you know what, let me just leave the AI for now. But that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It's going to improve over time. I'm pretty sure after ChatGPT 4, there's going to be even more amazing, crazy updates to AI. And it's just going to be more and more exciting to use. But like I said, this AI is only helping us to design or to speed up our workflow. So when it comes to you working as a freelance designer or designing websites, every brief is going to be different. Every brief is going to be different. So this is where you need to add in your touch. Because if you go to a client and they want, let's say, a plumbing website, you cannot just use your generic template. You want to go in there, add your images. You want to make sure your images are optimized. Your website is fast, it's mobile friendly. All those things AI cannot do at the moment. So there's a whole list of things that AI cannot do at the moment. All it can do right now is to spit out a bit of code, maybe a bit of images here, layout examples, and pretty much that's it. So the really deep stuff that you need to do with in the process of designing a website, AI cannot do, and I don't see AI doing it even in the near future. For now, yeah, it's just a tool to enhance our design workflow. So another example I would like to give you in terms of AI and how it can impact our design. At the end of the day, the final website will not have any clues that it has been designed using AI. Absolutely no clue. You're just going to see the end result. And the person that has used AI to design the website and the person that hasn't used AI, the only difference between the two is this one is going to be probably be able to build a website faster than the guy who's not using the AI. Pretty much that's it. So it comes down to how fast you're going to design the websites. But in terms of creativity, us humans, we still have that, and it is super, super unique in a way because AI and computers, they're very good at calculating things fast. But when it comes to emotions, when it comes to creativity, we still have that. That is why I still emphasize that you need to learn the fundamentals of graphic design, copywriting, because that's always going to be needed. Our websites are going to be read by humans. Even right now, sometimes I see emails that are sent to me. I don't know if you guys have seen this. They start with, there's this ChatGPT sentence that, it says, I hope I find you well, or I hope this email finds you well. Straight away, I know that this has been created using AI because that's how it starts off the email. So really, if you look at it, people are using it. If they go through it and it makes sense, that's the most important thing. So AI is not a threat at all. So guys, don't be scared. Don't feel like what's the point of learning web design because AI is going to take over. No, it doesn't. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think in the comments box below. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.